Ooh, I tell you, I'm a few minutes late. Not bad. Got that one set up. Yep. Yep. Wait for a few minutes. Then I'll show exactly where I'm at already. Yep. Let me fix this. All right, we're good. That's where we're at with the crochet stuff right there. And there's the needle. Yep. Tell you what. Put that right there for just a minute. Like I'm set up this time. So move the yarn out of the way right there. And I'm going to have to slide that container over because it is directly in the way. I'm going to end up displaying that somewhere later. Haven't figured out where yet. But when I do, it's going to be good. Oh boy. Back over here. I really don't want to go into that bottom stitch yet and mess this thing up. No, because I think that's all I have left before I figure out how to finish that little section off. And wait, I'm going to show it again. Right directly in the. Where is it at? There's the camera. Is it going right here? Right there. Okay. Yep. What I might have to do with this, tighten that up a little. That's where it doesn't slide off the needle. Look, I can't even, I do not even know what size this is either. It's gonna be there. Okay. Hello. Yep. Hello, Panama City. Hello, Team Ranger. Yep. Welcome to the stream. Get that comment right there for just a minute. Yep. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Hello. Thank you, Panama City. Appreciate that. Yep. I know what I have to do already, right? I believe I sent you the link already, Panama City. Unless it doesn't let you click on it right there, and then we'll have to do something different. And after this stream is over, I'm definitely going to have to go back and get the description. Yep. Uh oh. Whoops. What did this thing just do right there? Yep. Uh oh. All right. So now, let me show it again. Panama City, in case you're not able to come up, because I'm sure. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm all the way to right there.
Okay, I see ya.
Yep. Which is the last chain on that.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do is take your hook
Uh huh.
and put it in the second chain from the hook.
The second one from the hook.
Yes.
So don't go into that last one on the bottom at all, right?
Oh, no, not on the bottom. Right where your hand
I
is at. Go to the second chain in the and put the hook in it. Okay, but you can put your hand in the camera so I can see what you're doing.
That one
Okay.
right there.
Okay, that's good. You can put it there. Yes. Okay, slide the needle. There you go. Slide it back some so you can get it in there. Slide the hook back so you can get it in the chain. Okay, you got it in there.
Uh-uh. It didn't. It just went over the hook.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Eh,
it might be tight. It might be tight, so you gotta push it in there. Push it in the hole. I can see a hole right from here in the chain.
uh-huh.
Okay, so push it in there.
Got it.
Okay, now take the string and wrap it around the hook. Okay, but you gotta keep your hand in the string so I can see what you're doing.
All
I
right.
can't. Yeah, I can't see what you're doing.
Right. I was moving the yarn. That way I could get my hand back over.
Yeah. Okay, so you wrap the yarn around the hook, right?
It's
One
going
time.
there now.
Just wrap it around one time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now hold that string in your other hand. Let go the other. Let go all. Let go the chain, because you're holding everything in one hand. Let the chain hang by itself.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now you got to wrap around the hook. So now you're gonna take and pull that yarn through the chain that you got the hook in.
Uh-huh.
Pull it through. Make sure it go through the hole. The same hole
Just
that you got the chain in.
uh-huh.
Pull pull it through, and that string should stay on the hook.
Ooh. If it'll turn my fingernail loose.
Yeah, that's got everything on. You got everything on the same. You got everything in one hand, so you got to be able to let the chain just hang loose, and
Uh-huh.
you use the your hand, your left, or you lefty. So have the hook in your left hand, push it through the chain, right,
Uh-huh.
and then once you push it through the second chain from the hook, or put it like this right now, because you're practicing, it doesn't really matter, just as long as you know you got to go through that chain. You push the hook through that chain, and then
Uh-huh.
once you push the hook through the chain, wrap the yarn around the hook and hold on to that yarn and pull it through that chain. So that now that yarn is still on the hook. It didn't come off. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
make sure that yarn don't come off the hook.
It did already. Whoops.
Up. So you gotta put, like I said, so you gotta make sure that the hook is in the first chain or the second chain. You're gonna push the hook back through that chain.
Uh-huh.
And once you get the hook through that chain, you're gonna wrap the yarn around the hook. And then once you wrap it around the hook, pull that yarn through the chain that the same chain that you stuck the hole in.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna put it right back through it.
Oh, okay. So don't wrap the yarn around just yet.
No, don't wrap. No, you're gonna first push the hook through the chain. That's the first thing. You push the hook through the chain first.
Oh, because it's got those two loops up there now.
Right. Now look like you got on the hook. And that's when you're gonna wrap it around. Then it's gonna look like you got three up there, but you really only got two still. And once you wrap
Uh-huh.
it around, you're gonna pull it through. You're gonna take that strand and pull it through the chain. And you still should have at least two on the hook. See, right now, when you first start, you only got one on the hook, right? You only got one yarn on the hook or one loop on the hook. You're gonna take that loop and you're gonna take that hook and
Hang on.
just push.
Hang on.
You're just gonna push the hook through the chain. And once you push the hook through the chain, you're gonna wrap it around you're gonna wrap your yarn around the hook and pull that hook through together.
All right. So wait. My screen reader was talking. You're gonna have to go back over So I've got the two loops right now.
Okay.
And I want to do what with them?
Okay, pull it through
Hooks?
the pull it through. Pull it right back through the chain. Pull that the one that you just wrap around the hook, pull it through the chain, and
Oh,
it's
I didn't wrap the yarn around yet.
okay. So wrap the yarn around the hook, and you should have three on your hook. It look like you got three, because you have the one of the loop, you got the one with the chain on it, and then when you wrap the string around it or the yarn around it, now it look like you got three. So
Uh-huh.
what you're gonna do, you're gonna pull the yarn that you wrap around the hook. You're gonna pull it through. You know how like you are threading the needle. So that's what you're
Uh-huh.
doing. You're pushing the hook down, and make believe that's the needle that you threaded. And you want that string to come through that needle, the eye of the needle. You want the string to
Uh-huh.
come through. So what you're gonna pull the hook right back out, and they're gonna catch that yarn. You're gonna catch the yarn on the end of the needle. So that's your eye. Yeah, the open of the hook is your like an eye of a needle. So you're gonna pull it through, back through the chain, and now it's thread. Now you got the yarn on the hook. So now you got two of them on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just make believe like you threading the needle and how you gotta use to pull that thread through the needle. So that's what you're doing. You putting the hook through the string, I mean through the chain, and then you say, hey, I want to thread this needle. So you're gonna wrap the string around the hook, or you're gonna wrap the string around the needle and you're gonna pull it through and pick it up. And now your needle is thread.
Oh, okay. Like that? Because now there's two up there. Uh-oh, where did she? Hello, Maria.
Yeah, you that's good. Now wrap the string around it again and pull it through both of the two loops. The two that you got
Oh,
on the hook. Wrap the
uh-huh.
string, wrap it around one time, and pull it through both of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That must be your TV over there.
Okay.
Whoops.
You
Huh?
had you you had the loops on both of them on the hook, and then once you got both of them on the hook, technically you're supposed to pull them one through. But I'm gonna show you. You're gonna wrap the string around it again and put it through both of them. Don't go back in the chain. Don't go in another chain. Just leave the two hooks up there and just wrap the yarn around the needle around the you know what do you call it, the hook. Wrap the string around the hook and pull it through both of them. Pull
That's what
one
I
at a time.
that's
Yeah,
what I was trying to do right
yeah. Well,
there. And
pull through one, and then pull through the next one.
Like that?
Okay, I can't see it. I see the string, but I can't see the hook. I'll hold up just a little bit more. Hold it up. Yes. Okay. Now you only got one up there, right?
That's right.
Okay. Now you're gonna go to the second, to the third chain, the one right next to the one that you went to. But it's okay if you skip right now because you're just practicing, getting used to it. But once you get started, you don't want to skip no more. So now you're gonna go to the next chain, put the hook back in the chain,
Uh-huh.
and then you're gonna wrap it. You're gonna wrap the yarn around the hook,
Uh-huh.
and then pull that string through that chain. So this way you have two up on the hook again.
Is this the double crochet already?
Technically, that's a half a crochet because a double crochet is a little bit more to do it, but that's like a half crochet that you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
a single crochet, what you do is you're gonna put it through. You're gonna put the hook through, and
Uh-huh.
you're gonna wrap the string through, and you're gonna put it through both of them at the same time. But we didn't
Uh-huh.
do that. Yeah, that's a single crochet. When you just take it and put it in the chain, you wrap it around one time, and
Uh-huh.
then put it through both of the chain. So that would be considered a single crochet. So this is like
Uh-huh.
a crochet because what you did is you put inside the chain, you wrap it
Right.
around, and then you put it through the chain, and then you had two up there. Then you wrap it again and you put it through both of them. So that's a half a crochet.
Oh, okay. So
Consider a
let me,
double crochet.
before we continue, I'm going to show everybody that top one. That way they,
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. So you just gotta practice, keep practicing. Remember, you gotta remember to put the hook in the chain, wrap the yarn around the hook, pull the hook through that chain with the strain on it, with the yarn on it. Then you're gonna have two on your hook. You're gonna wrap the yarn around the hook again and put it through. Don't go in the chain. Put it through both of the loops. The two of the loops that's on your hook. You're gonna
uh-huh.
put it through both. You're gonna put it through both of those. So if you can't pull it through at one at a time, you push one over, then push the next one over the hook until you want to
Right.
have one. You want to just keep with one. If you ever have two on your hook, that means you didn't pull one through. So you want to make sure that you keep just one on your hook. You always
Yep,
remember,
there's
only want to have one on your hook. If you got two on your hook, just wrap the yarn around it and then pull them through. Pull it through both of them with the yarn.
yep,
That's all.
there's only one up there right now.
There you go. And then when you want to have one in there, that means you got to go through the chain again. You got to go
Uh-huh.
every time you want to have one on there. You got to go through the chain again and then start all over again. Repeat. You can just keep repeating it over and over again until you get to the very end. And then when you get to the end, that's when you're going to chain one. You're going to make another chain. Just make one chain and then turn it around and go back the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Is it making something when it does that after you turn it?
Yes, well, see, that's what I'm saying. Once you get all the way to the end, you keep doing that same pattern. You can make anything. Believe it or not, you can turn that to anything you want. You can make a scarf. You can make a blanket, whatever you want. You can make little squares. Like you do the patch blanket. You do whatever you want. You just got to get the bases down first. So that's what you got to do. Get the bases down. And like I said, the whole thing is now you can't skip chain, but if you're gonna skip a chain, then you gotta chain another chain first. Because if you don't chain one, it's gonna be really, really tight. So but we're
Uh-huh.
not gonna go, like I said, we're not doing that. We just want you to get used to it. We want you to get used to going inside the chain with the hook, take the hook and put it through the chain, wrap a yarn around the hook, and pull that yarn. back through the chain, and then you have two loops on your hook, and then you're gonna
Uh-huh.
wrap it on again and put it through both of them. So I meant to go downstairs and get mine, but I forgot to go and get it because I was gonna
Oh,
show everybody here. They want to learn how to crochet. I would show them how to do the basics and stuff like that, and then they get, Then once y'all get really good, I can teach you how to make whatever you want to learn.
am I missing any comments at the moment, Panama City?
Let me look. I don't know. Okay, Maria. Hey, Maria. She said hi. Maria said share you out, Flo.
Thank you,
Ranger said
Maria.
hello to Maria. Maria said hello to Ranger. Maria said, can't stay long. I'm training. I'm in training. Maria said hugs. Arel. How you doing, Arel Williams? Said hello. Ranger said
Welcome to
hello
the
to
stream.
Arel. Yes, amazing. Mazi said hello, Flo in chat.
Hello,
Ranger,
amazing
yes,
Maisie.
yeah, Ranger said hello back to amazing and doing the wave, and amazing saying hello to Ranger. All caught
All
up.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay,
Panama
all
City.
caught up.
Thank you, Panama City.
You're welcome.
Now I've got two loops up there.
Yes, whenever you have two loops on your hook, remember to put the yarn around it again and pull it through both of them.
Gotcha. This is the half crochet we're working on today. For the ones of you coming in, I'm going to, after I come out of this, where I've only got one loop, I'm going to re-show it so everybody can see it.
And like I said, the more you practice, the better you're gonna become. You're gonna become a pro in like no time because you learn how to change so quickly. So you would
Very
definitely pick
quick.
it up. Yes, you would definitely pick it up quickly.
I'm already surprised. And you see, here we go. I've done it again.
Okay, move your hand back a little bit. Move your hand back. Now hold it up. Straight. There you go. Okay, y'all see it? Now move your hand close, but leave it up, but move your hand closer to the up, up, and close. There you go. Y'all see that? Yes. Like I said, the more she do it, the better it's gonna become. Remember, you gotta go all the way to the end of your chain. You're gonna
Yep.
keep doing. But can you feel the thickness of it? You see how thick
Oh,
it's getting?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's not a knot.
Nope.
It's not a knot this time.
Tell them how many times when I first started this, I had knots and had to use the scissors.
Yes, it took you a while, but you got it, and you keep cutting it and cutting it. That's
I
it. 'Cause
sure,
you don't have to start with a long chain. Now you could do a long chain, but not when you first start. You want to start off something small so you can get used to it.
that's right. That's good, amazing Maisie.
Amazing. Maisie in my cat's name spelled Maisie. Oh, okay. Maisie. Okay, is my cat's name spelled Maisie. Okay, I hear you. Amazing said I love crocheting more than knitting. I could do both, but I like crocheting because it's quicker. But don't you know a lot of the stitches that you do in knitting, you can also do it in crochet, like the cable stitch and all that. You can do that in knitting. I mean, in crocheting too. You can do a whole lot of the same stitches. It just crocheting is so much thicker, but the yarn in knitting is more finer, usually anyway.
And this is what I started out with originally when I thought I had somebody teaching me. That was back when I was in high school, and they didn't take the time to teach me a whole lot. So as soon as I got put downs on what I was doing, you best believe it stopped me. It really did. Now it's taken me this long to pick it back up again. And look where I'm at today. We're up to part 4 of this thing, people. Now, here we go. I'm going to wrap the yarn around. Now, I've got 3 loops up here. And again, this is the half crochet. You still there, Panama City?
Yes, I'm here.
2 loops.
Okay. Amazing said me too. Crocheting goes by much quicker. Knitting, I don't really love. I really. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see where I lost it. Knitting, I don't really have the patience for. Yeah, you gotta have patience for knitting. Knitting takes so much time. Ranger said, "Thanks for sharing that, Panama City. Now I know the difference between crocheting and knitting. I always thought it was the same. No, it's not the same. Believe me. Knitting is pretty. You could do so many pretty designs with knitting. It just it takes more time. Yes." Ranger said like a fiddle and violin. Exactly. Everybody think a fiddle is a violin, but it's not. It's two different instruments.
Yep.
Exactly. Okay. Now you are out of your camera. We cannot see you, but the camera's facing up in the light. I mean, in the ceiling,
Right.
so we
I
can't.
was I was making sure that I was getting used to this before I brought it back to the camera again.
Okay. See, and that's good. See, the chain is not tight. That's good. Like I said, as you become better with it, your chain's gonna get tighter. But right now, that's good. So this way, it's easier for you to go in and out of the chain. And of course, there are different size hooks. If you want bigger holes, you use bigger hooks. You want smaller holes, you use smaller hooks.
I know.
And it all depends on what you're making. You're gonna use different types of yarn too. But right
I'm
now,
going
this is your practice yarn.
Yes. I'm going to pull all of that crochet where they can. I don't even know what size this needle is, but if
That
I
looks
can get,
pretty big. It looked like from here, it looked like it could be a K or a G from what I can see because it's real thick. Because
what does
the
everybody
higher the
think?
number, the thicker the hooks. The
What
smaller the number, is smaller the hooks.
what does everybody think that is in the chat? Can y'all see it?
Yeah, it kind of blurry though for me. It looked like a K or a G to me. The size of the hook, that's what it looked like. And some hooks go like the smaller they go to like zeros and stuff like that. Some go by millimeters, you know. It's different size
Uh-huh.
hook, you know. But me, I could use a big hook and still make small designs. You know, it
Uh-huh.
all depends. Like I said, it all depends on you. I could use the same hook for everything I do.
I'm probably going to be sticking with this hook because it's working a lot better.
Because you're used to it.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, the more you practice, the better you become.
All right, so we're back to one loop. Y'all
Yes.
saw that.
Okay. So are you feeling more comfortable doing that stitch?
Oh, yes.
Good, good. Okay, so that means you could just talk to the people now, because you're not in your camera, so they cannot see or hear you. Well, they could hear you, they just can't see you.
Right. Like I said, for stuff like this,
Okay, turn your camera towards you, because you, like I said, your camera's facing the ceiling. Your camera's facing up in the ceiling. Okay,
for
we can see your hand now.
all right, for stuff like this, I really need something to be propping that phone up on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have anything yet.
Okay, let me see you go through the chain, and I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I want you to tell me what you're going to do before you do it.
All right. I think I've been into the fourth one, so we're going down to the fifth one now.
I know you tell me what you're gonna do.
And I'm going to put this needle straight.
Okay, what you need to do is move your hook further back, or your so you stretching too far back because your hook is too long. Move your hook back, away from like in the middle of your hand. Slide it back. So only thing you really need to show is the hook itself. You don't have to have the whole crochet the hook showing. So that means it's too long. Move the crochet the hook back away from the yarn some. Slide it back because it's too long. Just have a little bit of the hook showing. Did you just freeze on me? I think she just froze on me, guys. I think she just froze. Okay. Okay, Ranger said yes, they are playing the same instrument. There isn't a difference between a fiddle and a violin, at least not physically. The difference between a fiddle and a violin is simply in the style of music. Oh, okay. Because my daughter, she played the violin and she played the stand-up bass. Yes. Yes, they are used to play Ranger say. Violins and fiddles are the same. Okay. Knitting and crocheting are different. Like I said, it all depends on how you look at it. It is a different because usually with knitting you are using two needles, and with crocheting you just using one. But sometimes you're using two crocheting hooks as well, or you're using a crocheting ring. It's a ring, and on it look like a big circle, and on one end is a hook, and on the other end, it just continue like in a circle. So it's different. It's all different types of hooks for crocheting. You know, you are a musician. Okay, you need to teach me how to play the guitar because I got a guitar that I got from the J Jordan, and I still don't know how to play it. I keep saying I'm gonna try to practice and practice and practice, but I, and it's hard. Well, all my nails broke, so now I could practice now because I don't have no nails right now. Okay, the guitar you are hearing of, okay, on verse of the day is Mr. playing. Okay, playing the guitar. Wow. Okay. I love guitars. I know a lot of musicians. Cause believe it or not, I used to be a musician back in high school, and that was only yesterday. I just graduated from high school. Let me stop. Let me stop playing. But no, I my major was music in school as well. That was my major. But I didn't play no string instrument. I played wind instruments. Yes, I played different wind instruments. But it's been so many years since I played anything. I think I lost Flo. Yes, I lost Flo. So I'm gonna keep talking to you guys until she come back. Ranger, I'm trying for real. Yes, you need to come and teach me. Is it hard to teach somebody to play the guitar? My thing is, I hit one string and the other string be in the way. Or I don't put enough pressure down, with my right, hold on, with my left hand, on the neck of the guitar. I don't put enough pressure on the strings. And so I don't know. I be trying. Oh wow, you do you okay, I play piano, ukulele, guitar, okay, xylophone and record. Okay. Now
Hello.
I can play. Welcome back, Flo.
Yeah, I got a temperature notice, and when it does that, it's going to kick me out every time. It took a minute to come back up when it did it.
Oh, okay. I was keeping everybody company. Ranger is teaching me he teaches me about all the different instruments. So now he just gotta teach me how to play them. Yeah.
Sorry about that, chat. It took a minute.
Ranger said
I'm back.
all of it of Team Ranger 92308 me playing. I knew that already, Ranger. I knew that was you playing. Yes. I be checking you out. Okay. Yes, I do. I be checking you out.
All right, so let's try this
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah, I only got a few more minutes. I gotta get ready to get out of here.
This will probably be my last one then for today
No,
that we're
no,
gonna.
you just keep practicing.
It's
Cause my buddy already came and asked me, let me know that we gotta get ready to go. I said, I know. I told him I know. Gotta go, gotta go.
yep,
Okay. You are so welcome, Ranger. Ranger said appreciate it. Yes, you are so welcome. And I know Flo appreciates you as well for all that you do for her too.
yep. So now I've got two loops, and we're going.
Okay, move your hand back in the camera again, cause I can't see your hand. Okay, now show me how you holding your crocheting hook. Show me how you holding it.
At this
Okay,
time,
okay, now take your other hand and push that hook back in your hand some. Just let it slide back some. Slide it back some more because it's too long. There you go, right? Nope. You move it back just a little bit more. Okay, yeah. You don't. That's all you need to be working with, just the tip of the hook. Because what happened is when you have it too long, you stretching your yarn so it could go into the chain. You shouldn't have to stretch
oh,
there because if it's too long, you stretching too much. So you just really want to have the tip of it. That's all you're working with is the tip. That's why a lot of people put the handles on the bottom because you got a handle on yours, right? A
yes,
lot of people put rubber grip on it, so this way they know they don't have to use that whole hook. Now, if I was doing knitting with my crocheting hook, I use my whole hook because I will crochet all my chain and leave them on the hook and then take them one by one off to make my cake stitch or whatever. But I'll teach you that down the road one day. But
right,
that takes work to do knitting on a crocheting hook, but it can be done.
right.
I got 10 minutes, Flo.
Gotcha.
Okay, now before you got interrupted, you tell me exactly what step you are gonna do.
And now I have just pulled. Wait a minute. All right, there. Get off of my yarn. I'll get away from the short piece. Now I'm down to two loops.
Okay, but how do you get those two loops? Tell me, you put tell me from step one all the way to the end. How do you get
So,
those two loops?
so what I did is I wrapped the yarn around like we've been doing,
No, 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 no. How do you get the first? How do you get the loop onto the hook? No,
Pull
you
the
don't. You don't wrap the yarn first. You don't wrap the yarn first. You put the needle and you put the hook into the chain first. Don't wrap it. Don't wrap it first. Put the hook through the chain first,
right.
and then you wrap it.
Oh, okay. That's
Because
why.
if you wrap the chain around, if you wrap the loop around, if you wrap the yarn around the chain, if you wrap the yarn around the hook first and then put it through the chain, that's a different. That's you can do it, but that's a different style. And now you're gonna have three loops on the hook, and you only want to have two on there. So that's the same. Don't wrap it first. Just take the just take the hook and put it through the chain, and then you wrap it. Then you put it through,
Yep.
and now you got two up there. Now you wrap it again, and then it look like you got three. But you know when you wrap it, don't put it in the chain. Just put it through the loops. Put it through both of the loops that's on your chain. I mean that's on your hook.
All
And
right.
then you're only gonna have one chain. You're only gonna have one chain back on the hook again. Then you're only gonna have one loop on the you're only gonna have one loop on the hook again.
Right.
Okay, so now tell me what you're gonna do.
So, wait a minute. There's the two loops now.
Okay, let's get okay. Now what you gonna do with those two loops?
I'm
What you gonna
going to put this yarn right there,
around it? Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to go through both loops.
Exactly.
This. It's if it'll leave my fingernail alone now. Get off of the fingernail, go back, and turn these loops loose. Just like that. And then, where did my long piece of yarn go? There it is. I don't want to lose that. So, aha. You're getting tangled up on me. I see it. There we go. Now, we're down to one loop.
Very good. Now let me see it. Okay. Let me see it. Let me see how many you got on your hook. Hold it up. It's down. No, hold it up. Okay. Very good. I see only one. Okay. Now, right from there, what you gonna do now?
Find the next chain that I need to go into.
Exactly. And then what?
Wrap the yarn after I put the hook in the chain.
Right.
Go through with the yarn the first time.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna tease the chat a little with this. Guess how many loops? Does anybody have a wild guess in the chat?
I know I do. Oh, in the chat. Okay, in the chat. All right.
There's one up there right now, but when I do what I just told you is gonna make how many?
I guess you gotta tell them because I don't see no. Oh, here we go. I see somebody responded. Let's see what was said. Ranger is smiling. Oh, he said, "Not me."
Uh oh. It's gonna make Y'all are really going to make me give this one away, aren't you?
Well, guess what? Now, when you know, when you do another live, you could ask the same question, and I'm not gonna even tell you what to do. You're gonna tell me what you're doing.
Uh huh. And I think already we're almost to the end of this stitch because you saw where it was.
Yes, I did.
I think I'm up to that hole right there already.
Uh-huh.
So here we go. Oh,
Remember, don't
we,
make the needle so long, because like I said, you're gonna have to stretch more when you have the hook long. You don't want
uh
to
huh.
make it.
Now, there we go. And then now, here comes the needle. I'm going to show you how many's up there. This should have been a dead giveaway.
Okay, move it back some, because we can only see the handle. There you go. Okay, now turn the yarn away, because all that yarn that you did already, we
Uh
can't
huh.
see how many you got on the hooks, but we can see what you made so far. There you go. Yeah, push it down like that. Oh wait, there you go. A little bit more, because yeah, like turn the yarn around. Turn the hook around. Just keep rolling it, roll it. No, rotate the hook so the yarn could go backwards. Can y'all see it? I can see what she did, and I can see how many chain you got left too.
Uh huh.
Okay, see it. There you go. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, she got two hooks up there. She got two loops up there.
Yep.
So now what you gonna do with those two loops?
So we're going to this yarn that I have in my hand.
Mm-hmm. You see how long that hook is? That hook is too long. Gotta slide it back some. Okay, unless you feel comfortable. I'm just saying that when it's long like that, you gotta stretch your yarn too far.
Well, I did that because it's easier for me to keep up with the yarn up
Okay,
here.
that's what I say. If it's good for you, that's fine. That's fine. But like I said, you're gonna see how. Cause the thing is to make it easier for you. You
Yes.
know, that's the whole thing, to make it easier for you. Okay, so you just wrap the yarn around.
Uh
Now
huh.
what you gonna do now?
I'm going to have to come off with
Right.
the first one that's up there.
Mm-hmm. Ranger said, "Get up, Panama City. Let that let that grasshopper hop." Yeah, she's hopping all right. Yes. Ranger said, "Flo gonna tell me behave."
Team Ranger, you are
We
a
got we got to we got to
sweetie.
make sure that she's listening, right? We got to make sure that she's listening. They said hard head made soft behind, so yeah, we got to make sure that she's listening.
All right, so now we're down to two loops.
Okay. Yes, I see the two. Now that's perfect. I can see both of them. Now
And
what you gonna do?
we're going to take the yarn again
Uh-huh.
and we're going around.
There you go.
This time, who wants to guess in the chat what's about to
Oh,
happen?
I was waiting for you to say it. I would say this time what? What you gonna do?
Who wants to guess in the chat what's about to happen with both of those loops? I have my yarn up there, and the two loops are here.
Right.
What y'all are gonna do?
Mhm.
Focus.
I know the answer, but I'm not telling
Uh
you.
huh. Focus on focus on those two loops.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time you're focusing there,
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the focus should be over here. Now you have to remember. There's the hook. There's my index finger right
Yes.
directly on that yarn.
Right. I see it.
And I pinch both
Mhm.
of these fingers
Yeah.
around
Ranger,
loop.
hold on. Ranger said, "Well, Flo, at least I didn't mention to Panama City about the mouse and the flip flop. Oh my God, and the flip and the flip flop treatment. Oh my
Ain't
goodness."
that the truth?
He said, "That's a funny story, Panama City. I am scared to hear it about the mouse and the flip flop. Oh my goodness."
It's if I hear a mouse chewing the wall,
Oh
I
no.
well now last night I used a dress shoe and Team Ranger heard that. I said, pile upside the wall with it.
Oh no.
Oh yes I did.
Oh
Well,
no.
I believe our little mouse friend is beyond scared right now.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Oh yes he is.
Mm.
Now, how many loops am I down to before I show this off again?
You should be down to, I'm not gonna say
Yeah, I'm waiting on them in the chat.
it.
How many loops? Come on, because by this point it's a dead giveaway.
Okay, let's see what they saying. Rachel said I was laughing. I asked what was that? Oh my goodness.
He sure did.
So I hate to leave, but I have to go.
All right,
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish that one. So I'm gonna jump off of here.
that's down to one loop right there, people.
Very good. I tell you, you can do it. You got this.
So now what do I do at that point?
Hopefully, I get back early enough, and then when I get back tonight, I'll be going on again tonight. So we can cause tonight is entrepreneur night, so I can talk more about that.
Right? I believe I've made it all the way to the end of that section.
Good. No, I think I saw like about two or three more before you. Oh no, well you did a couple since then. Yeah.
Uh huh.
So when you get to the end, you chain one, and you're gonna turn it, and you're gonna go back through all the ones you just did.
Right?
That's what you got to do now.
So, wait a minute, let me see. There is. I see what it did. Yep. We made it.
If
We
you
made
made it to
it
the
all the way.
end,
Yep.
yeah, you made it to the end. Now you're just gonna chain one, and then you're gonna turn it around and go back through all the one that you just did. So then you got some new chains now. So all them, even though they are a stitch, on the very top of them is a chain. That's all they are. They still a chain.
Right.
So you're gonna work in those chain.
So, which one am I going through right now? The top
Go,
one?
go go to the second one like you did at the beginning.
All right. One. Wait a minute. Let me get this loop up close. I have to move the loop sometimes. You adjust like a slip knot when you first start.
Right.
Otherwise, I end up losing my place because I am so bad left handed, people. You see this. So I believe one is so thick right now.
Mhm.
One,
You are so welcome, Ranger. He said, "Thanks for coming in, Panama City. You are so welcome." He also said, "Have fun chatting." Likewise, likewise. Yes, I have an appointment that I have to get out of here because my friend is waiting on me now. So I have to get out of here.
yep, that's
But
why.
I'm because I'm not sure when I get back, so I don't want to post it, and I'm not gonna be back in time. So if I get
Right.
back in,
Uh-oh.
Okay. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy the day, guys. We have a rainy day over here today.
Okay, so I've got three up there now.
Let me see. Okay, you hold it up, 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 up. There you go. Okay. Now look how thick that is. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Good. Okay, so
So
keep
I'm gonna,
practicing and
you
show
said,
it back to me later on, okay? Show it
you
back to
said,
me later. I have to run now.
oh, okay. I
Okay, so I'm
didn't,
gonna catch
I don't want
uh
to, I don't want to turn this until you come back the next time. So I'm gonna,
keep going down, keep going. Like I said, you got it right. You got the two in there. You're gonna do the same thing. And you're gonna work your way to the end again. Every time you get to the end, you're gonna chain one and then you're gonna turn it around and start on the next. That's a new row. You're gonna start a new row.
oh, okay.
But don't make a long chain, just change one and turn it and then go into the next chain on, on the stitch that you did before. That's what
Uh-huh.
you're doing. Going back into those stitches. And that should be even easier because they're bigger now. So you can see, you can feel more and just go into those chain right there. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect because what you're doing is practicing. Just make
Oh,
sure you
okay.
put the hook into one of those holes, one of those chain. Just keep doing the same thing. Then when you get to the end, you're gonna chain one, turn it, and then do it again. Just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And I guarantee you're gonna be nice. You're gonna have a nice size before the night if you don't stop because you're looking good.
Have
Like I
I,
said,
have I
just keep
turned,
pressing.
have I turned it already?
Let me see. Hold it up a little bit. Okay, you know how you could tell? Do you feel in the chain in your left hand? You know how you had the long chain in your left hand? Is it in
Uh-huh.
your left hand?
Yep.
It's okay. All right, good. Now, like I said, so that means that is now it shouldn't be a long no, yeah, you're right. It should be the long one because when you get finished, it's nothing in your hand because you at the end. So now when you chain one, you're gonna turn it. Now you got the long one back in your hand again because you're working backwards. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you're gonna keep doing it. So put it like this: when you get to the end, you don't have nothing in your hand because you made it all the way to the end. So when you chain one and turn it, now you got all the long one back in your hand again. And so you want to get that one back all the way down to where you have nothing in your hand, and you just keep turning it that way. This way, you know you're going in the right direction.
Right.
Okay? You understand? You got me there? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, my yarn just messed up. Blast. Hold. Okay, there's the two loops.
Okay.
Now I've got to go wrap the yarn.
So you got the stitch down, girl. You already made it to the end. So that means you know how to do the stitch. You just gotta make sure you go in the right direction. Remember, you can't go back in the same one that you was already in. That's why you turn it around so you can go the opposite direction.
Right.
Yeah, just remember, just keep like flip it like how you say flipping a pancake. You flipping the pancake back and forth, back and forth. That's what you're doing.
And now we're down to one loop again. Woohoo!
Okay. So let me go, Flo. I gotta run, and I'm gonna talk back to you later.
All
Everybody in the
right.
chat, a wonderful, wonderful day, and it was nice talking with you too, Ranger. I'm gonna come listen to some of your music in a little bit. Okay. Take care, everybody. Take care, Flo,
I definitely will.
and have fun. Much love, everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. Till that point, have I missed any comments yet? Yep, that's right. So what I'm gonna do from there Yep, that's right. Thank you, Team Ranger. Do you know exactly how long I've been on here already? Welcome back, Maria. That sounds good. And to show you real quick, Maria, we're down to one loop, and as I said, this is the half crochet. There it is. Look at that. Let's see. You're welcome. Thank, thank you, Maria. Like I said, I'll be going back to each one of those stitches now, and then we'll see where to go from there. But now it's not going to be a crochet stream on Thursday. It'll be more of a chat stream that day. That sounds good, Maria. Do, do we know how long I've been on here already, Team Ranger? Yep. As now I'm going to move the yarn where I can read these comments up here. See what comes through there next. Yep. That sounds good. And this is, I believe,
Where'd you go, Flo? You disappeared again. She's been having StreamYard hiccup today. Good thing I'm here.
All right. Wow.
About time you get back. Quit hopping in and out. You're not a grasshopper.
Yeah, my phone's getting hot. I tell you what we're gonna do, because I know I took it away from the charger for this reason a minute ago, and it wanted to get hot again. So I'm going to, like I usually do, go ahead and thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for their support. This was a good stream, and catch everybody in another live stream later. Whew, I tell you, technology.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, I just want to again thank everyone that came in. Like she said, Panama City came in today. And then you had, of course, myself. I was here today.
that's right.
Then you had Maria, Fabulous Vibes.
Yep.
Then you had Ariel Williams.
Uh huh.
You had Amazing Maisie.
Yep.
And of course, then you had all of us, which want to thank everybody for coming in today. And like Flo said, it's people like you that make this possible. So thank you everyone for coming in.
And we'll catch everybody in another stream later.
Sounds good. Have a good one, everyone. You want me to go ahead and end it, Flo?
You can't get to it from there to end it, can you?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
And